In this lesson, I'm going to show you another way we can visualize the income statement. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is let's duplicate verse 3. Double click, I'm going to rename this to verse 4, enter. I'm just going to move it over here, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's delete these, all of them. Okay, delete this one as well. So we start off with a blank template. Okay, the first thing we want to do, I think it was under verse 2. Was it verse 1? We want to copy this analysis slicer here. So I'll highlight this one, Control C, go to verse 4, and then we don't want the slices to sync between the different reports. So say don't sync. Okay, what I want to do is I want to position this over here. Like that. I don't want to show the header though, so let's just, we can actually just turn that off. So how you turn it off is you go click on the slicer, and we just say slider header, you can just turn it off. See, it's gone. Okay. Right, what we want to do now is under verse 1, we want to copy this one here at the bottom. Control, and then paste it here. So now in this instance, we've actually got a period view with all the different numbers. And if the user selects actual, they'll see the actuals. We can actually make this a bit bigger. If they want to see a vertical analysis, they can do it like that, or year-on-year change, or year-on-year change percentage. Okay, and then what we want to do is we want to visualize this now. So let's do that. I'm just gonna, okay, that's fine. I may move this up a bit. Okay, first one we want to do is, we can do some of these ones we've created previously. So I'm going to highlight that. So if you want to hold your left mouse in, and then you just highlight the ones, highlight all these, and you'll see that actually all of them are selected. And we go Control C. We go to verse 4. We can Control V. So you can copy and paste visualizations just to speed up things. So just to get them aligned, let's just make them a bit smaller. Okay, I'm going to that. I'm not going to have a tree map, so I'm going to delete that one. I'm going to have my OPEX breakdown here. Okay, instead of having it like this, why don't we change that into a line? There we go. So there's my movement. We can maybe turn off the data labels. Let's maybe turn it off because that's quite evident. There's the increase. So if you just hover over the line, it will show you what it is. Okay. Let's maybe just reword this. They can just see gross profit. They know what it's over a period. We can rename this to say total revenue, operating expenses, or total operating expenses. They don't need, it's self-explanatory, it's by year, just to free up some space there. Okay, what else do we want to do? Let's copy and paste this one. Control C, Control V. let's maybe do here, change that to an area chart. So if you click on this chart here, you see it's a line chart. If you want to change it, you just click on this one, area chart, and it will change it automatically. So that's the gross profit, but we want to show the net profit. So what we need to do is our financial ratios. We need to take the net profit, put it in there. Okay, so just change the title. Okay, so there's the net profit percentage, 11.05. There, 11.05. So you can see here's your movement. So GP's gone up and net profit's gone up. So that's great. Why don't we do? Let's do our operating profit. And I think for that I'm just going to use the revenue. Let's Control C the revenue. The only reason I'm copying and pasting because it's already formatted. What's nice is you can just copy and paste it and you can just change the visual type. Okay, so like in this instance, what I want to do here is maybe show operating profit. So click on that tab, operating profit, remove the total revenue. So I can either show it like this, or what we can do is we can change it to a clustered column chart. There you go. Just change this to OPEX, operating profit. Just position this out. Okay, so see how quickly we've just built another visualization. So these are static, so they won't change if I change any of these, but it just gives the user a nice trend of what's happened. You can see there's an upswing in everything and all the profitability. Gross profit went up, net profit went up, and operating profit went up. And you can see operating expenses was fairly flat between those two periods. A nice jump in revenue of 5 million. You can see there. And if they want to look at the vertical analysis, they can do it here. They can see the movement. Year-on-year change percentage. All right, so that's another example of how you can visualize the performance. That concludes this lesson.